Hey guys, I'm back. Today, we're continuing with Noob Defense again. As you can see, I finally managed to unlock the Gravity Noob. But in today's video, besides talking about what the Gravity Noob actually does, I'm also going to make a few tweaks to the farming method I shared in the last video. For collecting those gravity fragments, I realized that the method I talked about last time had a kind of low success rate. Not that it doesn't work, it does, but the rate of success is a bit low. Still, I think the general idea behind it is correct, so there's no need to change the setup. We'll still use the same build as before, but with just a few small adjustments, you can significantly improve your success rate. I'll explain in a bit. Also, a lot of people have been asking whether the game has any new codes. So from now on, if there are new codes for this game, I'll share them right at the beginning of my videos. Right now, the game has 2 new codes. I won't go over the old ones. The first new code is Major Update Part 2. This one gives you 50,000 coins. I've already claimed it, so when I enter it, it says, this code has already been used, meaning I already got the reward. The second code is, sorry for delay 72 hours. This one gives you 20,000 coins. So that's a total of 70,000 coins from the 2 codes. You guys can go ahead and use them. I'll also leave these 2 codes in the video description. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about the changes I made to the farming method. Give me a second. Okay, let's jump in. We're going to pick the normal mode again. Now, this time, I'm placing my engineers here. The base will be here too, but we'll spread out the towers a little more later. You'll see why in a bit. So I'll start by placing 2 engineers. If we have enough money, we'll place the Emperor King to boost our economy. These early enemies are weak, and we have 0 HP, so we don't need to worry about them. I'll place the Emperor King right at the lab, which is what I call the first enemy spawn gate. Then I'll upgrade him to level 4. Alright, he's level 4 now. Next, I'll bring out our big engineer. After that, behind him, I'll place a fallen angel and upgrade it to level 3. With this setup, our base will lose a little HP, but it's fine, just a bit. Later, I'll place a Sakura warrior inside the lab, right here at this position. Upgrade that to level 3 as well. That's basically our initial placement. Now, we can go ahead and start upgrading the engineers. Let me explain the strategy a little. Why place units inside the lab? By pushing the front line forward, the Sakura warrior stays closer to where the enemies spawn, so it can quickly clear out the mobs. This gives our barracks more time to produce additional troops. And those troops will help either chip away at or completely take out the boss later. The idea is to push the front lines forward, so the trash mobs don't get a chance to wipe out our army. That way, our army can focus entirely on the boss, increasing our chance of success. Let's keep upgrading here. Oh, I forgot something, no worries. Starting from wave 22, I'll turn off the auto skip feature. This gives our barracks more time to generate units. Then upgrade all the towers to max level. Now again, this method is not 100% guaranteed to work. It just raises your odds of winning. You should at least be able to take out 2 bosses on average. See, we already took down 1. Now another one's about to go. Yup, down. With a little luck, you might even kill 4 bosses. Look, we won already. So yeah, this method has a much higher success rate, but again, it's not a guaranteed win. Alright, next I'm going to introduce our main character today, the Gravity Noob. I'm going to swap out the small engineer and bring in the Gravity Noob. Let's switch over to endless mode to show it off. So first off, he's not a damage dealing tower. That's not his purpose. But I think he's just as important as a DPS tower. He's a really powerful support unit. His job is to slow down enemies, and he's really good at it. I'll play until I have more resources, then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, you can place 2 Gravity Noobs on the field. I placed them here. His main ability is slow. What that means is, when he attacks an enemy, that enemy's movement speed is reduced. At level 1, he slows enemies by 20%. His damage is honestly negligible. Only 130, so it's basically nothing. There's also an explosion effect. I'm guessing it makes the attack jump to nearby enemies? Not 100% sure, but that's my guess. Let's upgrade him to level 2. Now to level 3 at this point, he slows enemies by 30%. The UI bugged out at this level, but never mind that. Now level 4 done. His attack visuals are pretty cool. A kind of purple energy ball. He also has a special ability, a new mechanic where he can cast a skill. You have to manually activate it though, which is a bit inconvenient, but it's manageable. Let me show you. When you press F, you get this targeting marker for throwing something. I can't see the damage value on it though, so I'm not sure how powerful it is, but the effect is pretty nice. Check it out. Boom, and the screen even shakes. Since you can have 2 of these guys, you can cast it twice. The cooldown is 30 seconds. Also, his attack range is quite large. Honestly, bigger than the Sakura Warriors, I think. Alright, that's it for today's video. I showed you what the Gravity Noob looks like. If you're interested, you can try farming for him using the method I showed, or come up with your own strategy, that's fine too. Personally, I think he's kind of hard to farm. You need 5,000 noobs, so it takes a while. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.